It's next time. It appears you've gathered a good hand. I'm glad you're... Wait, this is a chess metaphor, not poker. My argument isn't over yet. Objection overruled. Hey now, that's a little harsh. Shut up, Ray. Sebastian, would you allow me the privilege of explaining? Sure, Justine. Do you finally realize the murder occurred in the detention center, therefore the assassin's pet dog? My opinion has not changed because I'm a bitch. Unless I can understand how the dog was able to enter and leave the... We got it. I'm afraid I cannot accept your logic, Prosecutor Edgeworth. I've been waiting for you to say that. Now let me show you. This evidence shows throughout the dog used to go between the detention center and the prison. Gee, what could it be? Oh, gosh, I don't know. Is it my badge? Fucking... Oh, it wasn't a bit... Oh. Then what, pray tell, is that? This is a piece of evidence that shows the route the dog took. Can't you tell? Surely you don't think I can accept such faulty evidence. Of course, I was mistaken. But sure they are. Indeed. Judge Courtney, will you allow me to present evidence once more? Certainly. You've got about 5 chances left. Well then, go ahead and present your evidence. Here's the evidence. Take that! Okay. That was fun. This photo. It shows a secret tunnel hidden in the prison. That's impossible. A secret tunnel? No! It's like... Woohoo! It's like my secret tunnel. This tunnel was dug by the escaped prisoner J. Elbert. It begins in his prison cell. That's a hell of a tunnel. And is connected to a holding cell in the detention center, namely the victim's cell. I'm shocked. How did this... Dogen, you must have known of this, since you used this tunnel to commit murder. Would you shut... I love when it does that. It's like, oh, who could have said that? It's only voice acted. In the name of the goddess of law, I hereby reject Prosecutor Edgeworth's claim. Based on what?
Hold it!
What do you mean? Evidence is everything. That remains true here, just as in the courtroom. What possible more do you need? Isn't that right? I have evidence here. Horace Knightley's autopsy report. Autopsy report? Since when? Why are you surprised? This was delivered straight from the police a short while ago. It's not complete yet. It's not really good evidence, is it? God, I hate her. More of a preliminary report. Here, the very word of the goddess of law is written. Really? Cause of death, stab wound in the neck, died instantly. Murder weapon, sharp metal object. Victim was stabbed multiple times in the same spot with a sharp object, although they were unable to determine the actual shape of the murder weapon. They have clear proof that it was a sharp metal object. So, do you still stand by your claim? Yes. We have video of a dog attacking him, footprints in a tunnel, and blood. Unless you can explain all of that away, then you don't get to do this. That a dog used a sharp object to kill a victim? Well, I mean, based on that phrasing, it's his teeth, but, you know. What do I know? Maybe we should check his teeth. They might be metal. This can't be! That is all. The court is adjourned. Fuck you. But wait, the tunnel contains dog's footprints. Perhaps it may have been one of Anubis's walking courses. I can never tell what Anubis gets up to outside my cell. Something feels unnatural about all this, but I have no evidence. Courtney Pie, you sure pulled out a hidden gem at the very last moment. Over convenient, really. She waited for the perfect time to reveal the autopsy report. Have I let her outwit me again? Appointed Attorney Shields. Here is the autopsy report from earlier.
It's incomplete. Fuck off.
I apologize for the delay.
No, it's alright. Thank you. Faith and Begorra. Criminal object died inside. I gladly accept it.
Mr. Shields, I don't believe it's necessary to hold hands while exchanging documents. I'd advise you to stop.
Huh?
Persist any longer, and I shall call on the strength of the goddess of the law.
I'll be careful.
Justine, well done. Just as I planned.
I only acted in accordance to your instructions.
Wait, why? Why is the jut... Well, never mind.
The autopsy report came straight from the police. I can't refute it.
It's incomplete. There's that big detail.
However, if the murder weapon wasn't the dog, Dogan will be cleared of suspicion.
The merciful goddess of law so decrees. If you choose to yield now, your badge will not be taken.
Ah, fuck. What will you do, sir? She says that, but...
My answer remains the same. Judge Courtney, as I said before, I will see my job through. I will not yield to threats.
Besides, we're assisting this defense attorney. It's nothing to do with prosecuting. Nothing at all.
So even now, you still refuse to give up. If you want to keep your badge, this may be your last chance.
Right now, I am a defense attorney's assistant. What I protect is not my badge, but my client.
The goddess of law grows weary of your sentiment.
The goddess of law can stuff it. Now we're talking. Miles is starting to understand that a defense attorney never gives up. Actually, those were the words of your old man.
My father.
It really is in your blood. You're the spitting image of him right now. Except he didn't have a frilly collar. You said it yourself. You've changed since you were trained by Von Karlama. It's only now that I've actually come to believe it.
Mr. Shields.
Well then, Miles. Now the time has put those skills to the test. Think beyond your limits. If the murder weapon was a sharp object, does that really negate your reasoning?
The murder weapon was a sharp object. That's it. 5 chisels. There were 5 chisels placed inside the special cell. Dogan's a former assassin. It's quite possible he could kill someone with just a chisel.
I mean, I could. Just stuff it down his throat. Can't be good for you. Might not kill you. You'd probably choke on it. Stuff down throat is a pretty good killing method for me. When it's like, just how do you kill someone with this object? Stuff it down his throat. Well, yeah, I'll do it. Also, a chisel could clearly, stab a man with a chisel.
In that case, the weapon that killed Horse Ivy was...
Is that all? Well then, I suppose you'll be giving up.
Evidence is everything, didn't you say? The murder weapon was a sharp metal object. However, such a weapon has yet to be found.
What? What are you trying to say?
The only decisive evidence is the actual murder weapon itself. And that was in plain sight the whole time. The real murder weapon is... Dogan's chisel!
What did you say?
Take responsibility for your own statements. The scene of the crime was Mr. Knightley's cell. You said so yourself.
If the evidence changes, then so will my logic. That is courtroom procedure, is it not? If that chisel was used, then that means the killer was human. However, the fact remains that we cannot deny this security photo.
Yeah, what about that photo?
I give you your answer. This photo shows the moment.
What photo? We got a photo. Do we have a photo? This photo? This is a videotape. This isn't a photo. If this is supposed to be a photo... Well, I mean, you can't see his head. The victim leapt at the victim. The moment someone attacked the dog. I think it was the moment the dog leapt at the victim.
Dogan's dog leapt at Knightley. However, the victim did not die at that time.
Didn't die?
He was only knocked unconscious. The dog didn't move a dead body. It moved the unconscious Knightley. And the real killer was its very owner.
I see! If the victim were removed, it would have been possible for the Dogan to commit the murder.
And use the murder weapon.
Indeed, the killer is Siren Dogan. It can only be you.
I'll bet your teacher used to write on your report card. I mean, yeah, that's sort of how they work. Needs to pay more attention on what the others say.
I would think that describes you more.
We examined that room, every crook and granny, right, Justine?
Sure. We examined all 4 of Dogan's chisels.
Weren't there 5?
And found no traces of blood.
Thank you, Judge Courtney. Thanks to you, I am now certain.
Thanks to me? Whatever do you mean?
When I came here earlier, I saw 5 chisels. And I'd have this young girl in gray to back me up, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember.
That's right, there were definitely 5 here before.
So the one that disappeared was...
The smallest one, presumably for portable use. Dogan, where is that chisel?
I'm not free to leave this place. I've no need for a portable chisel. He taught his dog to use the chisel.
Not free to leave? In that case, he mustn't have been free to hide the deadly chisel either. Dogan, you just dug your own grave, even though you're already in jail.
It would seem you know something. Would you care to show it?
Dogan couldn't leave, so the place he hid the chisel is up his bum.
Had to do it. Anyways. Obviously, it needs to be the special cell, since he can't leave. That's very clear.
Dogan is a prisoner, so he can't leave his cell freely.
Many others can.
Perhaps he could have sent his dog out to dispose of it, but he would not have been able to confirm the weapon's location.
So what does that leave?
Above all else, special metal tools are allowed in the cell. Even if one chisels were to appear here, no one would suspect a thing. You'd be a fool not to take advantage of that.
I see, of course, it's always the safest if you do something yourself. And is allowed. But I examined everything. I didn't find any hiding places in his cell, except for his sweet bum.
You get it? He's clearly flamboyant, if you couldn't tell from his voice.
Which I am ripping from, I think, Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series.
I'm certain the murder weapon is here. The reason you haven't found it is because it was cleverly hidden.
You say I hid it. Where exactly?
Think
it's the chess piece. Jesus.
I have to remember everything up to this point. Everything. It all started when I was in the womb. There must be some clue.
It's the chess piece, you dink. Does this mean what I think it means?
Let's get going, Mr. Edgeworth.
No. Hey, what's up? We're here now.
Bark.
Come to think of it, that dog hasn't barked at me once today.
Is it his mouth?
Previously, when I came to the special cell, it barked on Dogan's command.
I thought it was chess piece.
That's it. That's what's been out of place. There's just one place could have hidden the murder weapon. Up his dog's bum!
Giving up already? How dull, how dull.
Hold it!
I will present evidence. This piece of evidence shows where you concealed the murder weapon.
Just the dog? It's that or it's the chess piece. Dogan carved the hound piece on a whim. I guess it can't be really hollowed out, can it? Position his boards to match the chessboard. Except for one thing. But hey, whatever. Go with the black dog.
Take that!
I would have thought the chess piece. That chess piece better come up, because otherwise there's just a random chess piece there that wasn't on the mail order board.
Hasn't your dog been awful quiet today, Dogan?
Now that you mention it, it hasn't barked at all. Before it was... Siren Dogan, open that dog's mouth now.
At least you're not denying it.
Anubis doesn't bark needlessly. I ordered him to do that before.
In that case, order him to bark now.
Naturally, you should be able to, if you have nothing to hide. Well, shit. It was inevitable. Anubis, show them your mouth.
For a while, I thought he might have had metal teeth.
As you can see, the dog of this size can easily conceal a small chisel.
What? Why a chisel? The dog really had one in its mouth.
I thought he was unusually quiet. Was he unable to follow the discussion?
Sebastian, could you call the forensics department? Urgently, please. I got it.
One forensics department call later. Hell yeah. A reaction. This chisel tests positive for blood. Thank you, Luminol.
What?
I guess that proves my theory wasn't just nonsense. You stupid bitch.
Would this chisel be the murder weapon then?
It reacted positively for blood. There is no doubt about that.
Really? We're still going? You're adding stuff to the evidence? For fuck's sakes, guys, come on. This is pathetic. This is worse than Phoenix arguing a case. And he's gotten out of some pathetic situations.
Mr. Sirendogan, now that the murder weapon has been found, I must ask you for your testimony.
We know your dog got to the detention center, and we know where we found the murder weapon. Do you still think you can talk your way out of this?
Interesting. This guy, even at a time like this, he's still smiling.
He's got nothing better to do. He's in jail.
Well, Anubis, it seems everyone has become suspicious of you. It's quite troubling, but since it has come to this, we'll have no choice but to tell the truth. I did not kill anyone. I've long since grown weary of killing.
Have you?
What's this? His face looks completely composed.
Does it? It's kind of grimacing to me.
It seems we'll need to listen to Mr. Dogan's explanation. Please promptly give your testimony. Certainly.
Dogan's explanation.
First of all, I would like you to explain my motive.
That's a legit point, I'll give you that. Although, it's common misconception, you don't need a motive, alright? Fucking you give me a motive. He betrayed Knightley. Alright, fine, he betrayed him. Why? Give me a motive. Oh, what? You can't? What's that? You don't need a motive? Oh, well, fucking great. Like, if you have on film a man saying, I am shooting this man, and then he shoots a man, and he states his name and, like, signs a paper that says, yes, he shot this man, no judge is gonna be like, we need a motive before we convict this man. It's like, no, fucking... And if they do, then I think there's some stipulation that the motive can be for the hell of it, or he just wanted to. If you really, like, can't find a legit motive, you can just be like, because he did it for reasons. He's a convicted killer. He's not right in the head.
I do not know anyone by the name of Knightley. We share no connection.
Well,
so I wouldn't think some motive for murder would just appear out of nowhere.
are you really gonna murder him over a chess game?
Or are you insinuating my Anubis had a motive? He only bears his fangs at my command. I do not hunger for blood so much as to kill a man I do not even know. Coming from an assassin, it sure is persuasive.
Yes, I'm a paid assassin. I'm not gonna kill somebody I don't know. For free, anyways. No, wait. Yeah, because assassins pretty much exclusively kill people they don't know. Unless you're a serial killer. There's a difference. Serial killer will find people and kill them. Assassins actually go out and kill people for money that assumedly they don't know. Good old assassins. Woody Harrelson, best actor in Hollywood whose father was an actual hitman for the mafia. Look it up. It's true.
his dad was totally a mafia hitman. Woody Harrelson, if you don't know, known for being the cool guy, Tallahassee or whatever, in Zombieland, and Haymitch, I think his name was, in Hunger Games. And if you're older and therefore actually would want to have a conversation with me about television, the bartender in Cheers, one of them anyways, named Woody, of all things. But more on this had no connection, obvious plot hole here, or hole in his testimony, I suppose. When we come back, thank you so much for watching. I've been Tokenlad. Talk to you later, shooting, share, see you around Asklands.